got one of those dash cams, and we could just get it.
Yep.
Pull it off the dash cam.
We're in 20 mule team. Well, they call it 20 mule team. Borax is
Boron.
no, boron is what its trade name. But
That's where all the borax is made.
this is where we're in the town where all the borax comes from that you use to clean your clothes. And so I just learned something. And if you're right, Dad, then this painting is wrong.
What? No, they all paint the mules. They all paint the mules.
So he told me that there was only how many?
There's 18 mules and 2 horses.
2 horses, because the horses. So is he riding a horse?
No, the horses are by the wagon.
Okay, so the horses are by the wagon. I didn't know that.
Yeah, because the horses stop and they'll turn and they pull the mules over with them.
So this is borax.
And that's the stuff that came out of Death Valley.
Yeah, and this is during this coronavirus. They're open, but they're also for sale, and they don't look open.
For sale, another building for sale.
Everything's for sale. All small business, folks, is gone.
High Dodge Inn right here.
Yeah, I mean that's a clean little place.
Yeah, it's clean.
I mean, these are little towns. This is Borax, California.
Boron.
Boron, California. Borax. There's one of the old liquor stores with a needle sign on it. That's the old neon signs. But I'm sure in its day, it's seen better days. But man, it'd be sure nice to save it, not so much as a liquor store, but as a just as a nice little market for what? Who knows? What kind of business could they do here?
Monkey business.
Yeah. But it's
Probably a bar is what it is. At one
it was a liquor store, Dad. It was look at all the Suburbans back there, guys. But this is what we find in these little towns. All the old buildings. I'm gonna turn around up here. Special purpose for something else now. And this looks like it was part of a business one time. It was now a bunch of apartments. And here's a car going down the street dragging pieces of it. I got another car coming up there. I'm going to go up here a little more.
This is everywhere. Let's see what the sign says.
It was it's a church.
Oh, but it wasn't. I think
church.
It was.
So we're going to do another little U-turn into this little town, because it's a neat little town. They
Welcome to Old Town Boron.
So here it is. Welcome to Old Town Boron, 20 mule team. NASA tour place also.
There's a little gas station.
A neat little old gas station. You have tons of these back in the day. Now it's a, boy, I don't know what they're burning.
House.
Yeah, well, I can tell where their water heater is. It's burned the paint job. But it's such a neat little, probably an old gas station across the street there back in the day, and handling the old Model Ts and Model As. Fit through that little door. Had a little pump right there, probably a little visible pump, a couple of them. And this is the old storefront, now the senior center and a thrift store. Hardware store.
He got his mask on.
Yeah, he has his mask on, Dad.
I know. He's an outsider.
He's an outsider, right? He came right in town to go to the hardware store. And in the day, this is probably one of the top-rated gas station garages right here.
Yeah.
It's pretty fancy for back in the day. Here's a train. That sounds good. There's nothing cooler than hearing a train in a small town. I know that probably annoys the people who live here, but...
They're probably tired of this train sound.
Old root beer barrel restaurant. Little antique store.
They still look at all the car parts they got there.
The car parts there?
Yeah.
You think, oh, come on, there's a guy behind me. Okay. There's
a
a piece of junk car behind me.
that may be the restaurant right there.
Is that the restaurant?
That might be.
Okay, they're going that way.
Probably is. I don't see any other restaurant here.
But this is Boron, California during the coronavirus. There's one of the trucks that haul the borax from the mines. Wow. An old fire truck. What's neat to see of the old buildings? Somebody wrote this one up. Old Quonset huts. All these old businesses that have long gone by the wayside. Anybody need a camper? Where's the RV? Yeah. Boron, California. Old something hall.
Don't have much crime here.
I haven't seen a call. Little church.
They deputize people. There are probably resident deputies out here.
Yeah, I imagine, like I said earlier, that probably every household has a firearm.
If they got resident deputy, you won't even see them out. They only go out and call.
I mean, there are houses here that have, like this house here. That house is hand-built probably at the turn of the century. I mean, and it's going to last another 100 years. And then you have this plank siding place that looks like it caught on fire at one time. And that probably is an old, looks like an old general store. This looks like a little business district from the early days. And like I say, this little town, mining is its backbone. You can see all the mining tailings. All those are mining tailings from the borax.
There's some area over there.
Trailings. But I mean, it's just, they look like the coronavirus hasn't affected them at all, because we saw one or two people. There's the jail and the courts right there.
Yeah, so they got a sheriff's office.
Yeah, fire department right there.
It's Kern County over here. Oh, okay. Kern County has probably got resident deputy.
Right down.
Business area down there. Huh?
Down there's a, yeah, I just shut up. Some retail stores right down here. There's the post office right there. Look how little that post office is.
Well, they got a little bit of mail.
Wow. And this is our old retail store right there. They probably from time to time have developers, guys come in.
It's a laundromat now.
But some of this housing is
Just
beyond.
slapped together.
It's beyond. Look at that shack. Look at that. Look at these places. These people are and
Look at the trash out there. A
and-
whole truckload of trash.
and there are people living in some of these. That place back there, that brown wood place there, I bet you there's someone living in, and I bet you it's over 200 or 100 years
There's
old.
a Chevy Blazer right there.
Yeah, Blazer, K5 Blazer, and look at, there's a Tempest, which is the GTO lookalike in the back. Little 65 Mustang. Those aren't worth much anymore. Too many of them have been remade. Oh, there's a 37 Chevy, a 44 sitting back there too. All rust bucket. There's a Corvair sitting there. Yeah. Well, cars everywhere out here. Look at this. Look at this house right here, built with 5 different materials. They have tar on one side. They got what looks like adobe right here,
Yeah, it's adobe brick right here.
and but it's still,
Look at all these.
yeah, those are adobe, and they've lasted probably close to 60 years. This area here.
Well, you got to figure too. There's a lot of people from Edwards Air Force Base.
How did they get power allowed into that house? Oh, look at those. Those look better built than this guy over here. Wow.
And there's a wrecking yard.
Wow. Yeah. I went down. Here's some
All these
old.
houses. You could buy this
them.
out here, fix it up, and sell it like hotcakes.
We can probably buy that at an auction for a couple grand. Come in here, mow the yard, clean it up, paint it up, get $200 or $300 a month rent, and then buy another one and another one. By the time we're 180, we'd own the whole town, right, Dad? We'll use that government check we just got. Government, as how do you call it? Government check we use. At 1,200. Well, he only got 900. There you are, the front porch. Hey guys, wave to anybody. That's a funny looking build. Now that could have been an old video store, the way it
Could
looks.
have been.
It looks like it was a retail store.
Could have been. See, all these poles here, this is something.
What? And there's pads too there.
Oh, probably trailer park.
Yeah, it was trailer park because there's water and everything else.
But look at all these houses. You can buy these things dirt cheap.
Oh my God!
Dirt cheap.
Look at that. That's got
Now
people.
there's a mobile home right
People
there.
are living there. People are living. I mean, they mow the yard.
Oh, yeah.
And there's another place. Look, and there'll be a place right there, really nice.
Look at this place.
This place is right, and they're living there. There's people living inside.
That white with the green trim kind of stands out. You
But
can
this
buy a
is-
lot out here. Buy a lot out here, put a mobile home on it, sell it like hotcakes.
Oh, yeah. Some of the locals right there, huh? Mobile homes. Old church, no, a church there. It's not old church. It's a church in business right now. There's another church. A lot of churches, huh? A lot of churches. I wanted to show one last thing, the museum they have here.
Which museum?
Oh, there's a Chevelle. Or El Camino. I've seen a lot of El Caminos. That one's
Oh,
been.
yeah, look at Volkswagen. A rabbit, a Volkswagen rabbit.
And that's been squirted. That looks like a 80. It could be 79 to, could be a 79, 78. It's just,
I didn't like those.
yeah, I like the 81s. See, there was single headlight. That's late 70s. I can't remember how long. I had an 81. I had the dual headlights.
Well, that's
85.
That's a K car there.
No, that's a Prius, Dad.
No,
P car.
I'm not talking about the Prius. No, that was a bar, I think, later on.
Yeah. Clean little hotel right there. The High Desert Lodge. Clean little place. I tell you, it looks second rate, but I imagine it's loaded with bed bugs. But
It's okay.
I would.
Beds
my,
you gotta go, of
my
course.
dad would sleep in it.
The bugs you got to sleep too.
They would jump off you, Dad.
Oh, hey, I lived in a house with bed bugs on the ceiling.
Oh God, I would rather not talk about those days.
Lived in a house in Cincinnati, Ohio, with a great flood. When we went through the great flood.
And the bed bugs moved out. That is a neat little.
No. Bed bugs don't bother you. You don't bother them, they don't bother you.
Tony Mutine Cafe. It looks like it's open, but not. Maybe they're doing.
This is a map.
Okay, here's our museum right here. This is their museum right here. Aerospace Museum.
Pretty nice.
For out here, that's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
They got a radio engine set there. They have a jet engine on the other
There's a
side.
little airplane there.
Go by one there.
There's another airplane over,
Yeah.
over there. See?
Yep. A couple little things there.
There's a couple of little airplanes.
Okay. Wow. The retail store. But again, this place is probably like this all the time, not just during the coronavirus. That's a clean little hotel. And I don't know why people don't really hit up these old hotels because
the freeways bypass them.
but they're really cool little hotels, and most of them are really clean. We kid about the bed bugs. Most of them are really clean. If you feel bad, just bring a sleeping bag and sleep on top of the bed. But yeah, some of this. We're gonna cut
I
this.
worry about the cockroaches more than I do the bed bugs.
But you can tell how old that lumber is on some of these buildings.
Well, yeah, it's weathered so bad.
Who's that rock? That's some more rock buildings. Rock free. It's lava rock. Lava rock. Free.
That's why.
Yeah. And look at all those Volkswagens. This guy's a Volkswagen king right
Oh
here.
my God! Look at all those Volkswagen.
He's got a.
Shit, you name it, he's got it.
He's got an old van, nothing big, 80s van, bugs, squarebacks.
That old van, yeah, the van back
Yeah, it looks like he made a house onto a trailer. Wow. These people are poor. I mean,
Yeah, you bring about $10,000 out here and a couple of trailers.
here's that rock, one of the rock houses again.
Inside it might be great. Remember out here when the wind blows, everything else no use having a good paint job. It's going to blow it off. Property out here. You take a lot out here, put a mobile home on it, and rent it, you'd make a fortune.
Just, there's someone living it. Oh, I don't want no think what they were doing. There's a post office. Look at that.
Yeah, Boron, California.
Man, it's open. Look at those rock houses.
Oh yeah.
Okay, clear. Clear. That's it. Little
Big
flame
town
job.
Boron.
It's another church. And that was weird
This is
too.
Nevada, you'd have a couple bordellos.
Well, we got a price of fuel.
How much?
$4 for a diesel. And that's it. That's Boron, California. Nicest place is that RV park.
Well, if
Oh,
you're
the high school was really
the
cool.
only gas station in town, they can go charge you what
Oh,
they want.
churches.
Nice church.
And we're back to the freeway, headed home. Look at these little houses.
That's really a little house.
Okay. Welcome to Boron during the coronavirus.